take us through those moments, with the fire coming through and what you did to get your family out of here.
Yeah, so my kids, we were in this side room and we had the windows open in there, air conditioning on in the rest of the house, and one of my kids came out and said, "What is that smoke smell?" So I walked in the room and I could smell it instantly, and I tried to track it down. I called my wife and we had some friends over. I'm like, "Guys, can you help me track down this smoke smell?" And as soon as I opened the front door, it was just white already. And so I told my wife, I'm like, "Go ahead and start packing stuff up. I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna go see." So I drove right around the corner and I just went right down, crossed down the hill, and I saw the flames just soaring. They were 2 or 3 times higher than these big trees. They had to be over 100 feet tall. They looked like dust devils. And so I called my wife immediately. I'm like, "You guys need to get out of there." I had to turn around, but they were already evacuating people from down there. They announced the fire. Somebody called in at 8:40, and at 8:50 we were trying to get out of here. That was as soon as we heard it. And so before 9 o'clock, the family was out, but I came back, and before I even got back, it had already started to crest. It had come forward probably 2 blocks already, and I ran in here, grabbed some journals, and as I was walking out, there were fist-sized embers falling all over the place, and I saw the actual fire right behind us. So I knew the house was gone. But the kids were out and safe, and it was scary. It was going so fast. The wind was gusting so fast last night. There was no chance. I can't believe any of these houses survived. It's crazy.
What was the first response of the family once you said that there's a fire, not too far away?
It was mixed. There was shock and didn't really know if they should take it serious or not. But the friends of ours that were visiting, thank goodness, they and their family had this 2-minute fire prep thing. So I don't panic, but I didn't really know what to do. So he just kind of took charge and he's like, grab this, get out of there. And he's like, "We got 2 minutes and we have to be gone." And so it was extremely fast. And because we were in control and just telling them exactly what to do, it was pretty orderly, and they all just left and felt fairly safe. If we had panicked, it would have been very scary for the kids. So.
Where you guys ended up going? Where did you go to wait out to see what happened?
We went down to the beach, so just straight down Goleta State Beach, and regrouped down there to meet up with my wife and our friends who were there. We all met there, and then a friend of ours said that we could come and stay with them last night. So we went there, and I just couldn't sleep, so I just walked up here this morning when it was still dark, and we saw our house at about midnight on live TV. They showed our house actually burning, and so the question then was answered. We knew that the house was gone.
We saw you walk down the road this morning. I mean, what was kind of your initial thought?
I just needed to prepare myself so that it wasn't as big of a shock when I tell the family, so I could be strong for them and lead them through it. So I just wanted to come and see it, wrap my head around it, so that whenever I go and tell them, I can be strong and composed, and here's the plan, here's what we're going to do, which I still don't know, but I'm figuring it out. And it was good just to get a little bit of closure, knowing for sure that it's gone. And I found a couple of things in the fire, my grandfather's World War I rifle. I'm just trying to think, what am I gonna do, and how am I gonna say this to the kids so that they feel confident and safe.
So you just kind of moved here a couple weeks ago. Is it something you were warned about? That obviously we had the Thomas fire just the end of last year, and all these fires have kind of been, this is fire territory. Did you kind of expect things like this coming in?
Of course not. I've been commuting out here, and so I saw the embers and the ash. I was driving through it at work on our driveway. Every day it was as if it had snowed. So I knew that it had happened, but you never think that this soon after you're going to have it again. And you certainly never think it's going to happen to you. You think you're immune. It's going to happen to everyone else if it ever does happen. I never even imagined that this would be our life 2 weeks after we moved here. I don't know. Just trying to figure it out.